Back inside the Little Bear West Arena, Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. Do apologize as we fight through our technical issues for the day today. It always an adventure when you're dealing with good old-fashioned Upper Peninsula technology, and that's what we've been dealing with here in Manistique. So we got a new feed, got hopefully the audio back up in good shape. Video may buffer a little bit, but just stick with it. It might cut out 2 or 3 seconds at a time, but doing our best to bring you coverage of what was a great first period, 1-1. Graham Johnson, the early goal for Escanaba. Gavin Nutkins gets one late. And we will start the second period of play where the Emeralds will come right at us here. Shots on goal probably ended up fairly even as well. Physical game, only one penalty called each way. Referees have let them play. Here we go. Underway in the second period. Glad to have you along. M123 FM, my Manistique. Got our YouTube feed back up and running for the second and third period of this game. For the fans who have wanted to check that one out. Puck worked around here. Austin Hinkson shoved from behind. Referee staring right at it. Must have blurred vision. We play on. Shot broken up. Emeralds are on the attack early. Audie's flying around. Centered it for Dietzman. Escanaba breaks it up, bouncing puck, and they'll go out of the zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the 50-50 winner, that's a red ticket, 50-50, 934, 139. 934, 139.
I set a new record for the worst 50-50 ticket draw in history. I was 600,000 tickets off. That's never good. Back under play here, 15:59 to go. 1-1 your score. 6-digit number that starts with 9, the winning 50-50 ticket. My 6-digit number starts with 3. Carlson had the play out of the zone where he got it into the corner to Allen and set up Nutkins for the goal. That was with just over a minute to play. Rahali has it batted down. He was looking for Allen. Gets it back. Now it's up in the air behind the freshman, Coley Hayes. Allen tried to go to Carlson. Goaltender lost the stick. Penalty coming on the Emeralds. Stephen Allen, goaltender lost his stick, and then Stephen Allen kicks it away down the ice. That's a penalty you don't need if you're the Emeralds. Shots on goal even at 9 apiece now. Allen will sit the 2 minutes. It's interference as he kicked the stick away from the goaltender who was trying to pick it back up. Bouncing puck here. Swept to the corner. Up the ice come the Eskimos. They are led on the charge by Sawyer Lamar. Shot in, noble save. Covers up the rebound. Referees go flying in there. Been pretty mild-mannered so far. We've seen some physical play. Give the referees credit. They've called the good ones so far. We bash them when things aren't great, like they were the other night. They met with both sets of captains coming off the ice at the end of the period. And that was just general feedback about here's what we're seeing. Here's what we're going to tighten up on. Like it when they communicate with players and teams. Unlike what we saw Thursday against Nagani. Shot saved. Dietzman tries to play it off the boards. He sends it into the bench. So Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. 1:06 to go. 14-13 in the period. Emeralds in their own zone. Short-handed. Played it back right off the draw. Hits a skate and goes wide. This one pushed to the corner. Put it in there. Trying to get a number for Escanaba. It looks like 8 down in the corner. Nolan Bink, the freshman, he had a hat trick. And Eskies win Thursday night. Noble, save, rebound, save. Cleared out of the zone and on target to Hayes, who covers it up because Carter Miller and Austin Hinkson were flying down. Great play by the Emeralds. Draw to the far side circle. It's an offensive end face-off. Eski wins that one. They'll bring it behind. Try to play it out, held in the zone. Dietzman, Walter, both been giving up their bodies here early in this one. Bouncing puck, back in front, backhand, Dietzman, no. And Cully Hayes, like he grew 3 extra arms, sprawling all over that one. That took a big bounce right off the back wall. Came out on the stick of Dietzman. Eskimos win another draw. They've had probably a 70-30 advantage there. Save, Noble. All the way back out. Shot fired wide on the follow-up. Dumped into the corner. Then back. Oh, big hit by Burton. Gets it to Carlson. There's room. Here comes Connor Carlson. Carlson flying up the ice. Walter and Burton close by two. Back to Allen. Hits Hayes in the mask. Carlson sweeps it wide. Comes back in front. Nothing doing. Oh, Emeralds may be due for one. Carlson pinned along the boards with 3 guys, and it's offsides. Man, Allen put that right on the face of the goaltender. And they're going to check the mask. Allen may have done some damage to the helmet of the freshman goaltender, Cully Hayes. Looking at the mask, the call was offsides. Referee down there. Hayes getting looked at. Hey, let's not hold up the whole afternoon. He can't go, he can't go. Escanaba does not have a backup goaltender rostered, at least not with what we have. The mask and the throat guard on Hayes' mask, that's what was coming undone after that shot by Allen. Eskimo send it right in. Had a near chance at a breakaway, but Noble pokes it away. Good job there by Alex. High dump in there. He'll give the chase. Look at the hustle by Austin Hinkson. Maybe the fastest guy on the Emeralds end-to-end. Rahali stood up by Lamarche with the referee almost getting caught in the middle. 1-1. 12 minutes to go. Second period. These two teams, no love will be lost when they meet Valentine's night down in Escanaba. Also, right now on track to be the top 2 seeds. Defender falls. Here's a chance for the Emerald shot. Hayes a save on Miller. A great shot. I tell you what. Oh, Escanaba defender fell. Hinkson fell. Circled around here, shot, save, cover up. Emeralds continue to put pressure on. Buck brought all the way up and in. Escanaba sends it deep. They get a steal. Top of the circles. Try to work it around there on the far side. Here, Walther tried to get it out, taken away, and slapped right back down. Shot there was deflected, goes high into the netting. Almost touching the lights at the far end. 10:28 to go, second period. 1-1 your score. Emeralds trying to put the pressure on again here. Nice little back pass from Nutkins. Couldn't get it back to Allen. They hooked up earlier for the game's first goal for the Emeralds. Shot there was blocked. Nutkins leads it out for Allen. Too far in front. Easy turnaround for Esky. Garapi will play back here. 9:20 to go. Push forward. Chance for a 2-on-1. Shot. Saved by Hayes. Rebound in front, too wide for Levine. Cameron Skeens with the initial try and the rebound. Another good push by the Emeralds. Nice cross ice pass there by the Eskimos. Better of the shots here in this period to the Emeralds. There was 9-9 through 1. 1-1 on the scoreboard, and we still stand at that point. 4-on-2 come the Emeralds. They'll work it wide. Hinkson tried to dance his way through, and it's up into the netting, out of play. That one scrambles in front of Hayes. Huge hit along the boards. Down to our right, Nutkins throws a big one out there. Another big hit. Emeralds fired up. They wanted this one, tried to go through. Allen bullied off the puck. Out of the zone. Rahali, zone, looks, slows, back in front for Allen, who couldn't get a stick on it, and we'll get an icing and come right back down below us. Face off here, sent across. Miller retreats as they reset. Quick whistle as we go back to the opposite end to Noble's right. Alex, after that early 2-on-1 got by him, he's tightened up here. Schemes off the board. A little backhand pass. Stolen away. Nice job jumping that one. Carson Hughes for Escanaba. 7:15 to play. Second period, tied at 1. Everything we thought this would be. A deadlocked battle. And a growing rivalry. Second year of high school hockey. All the way down. No icing. The chase is on. Schemes flies in there. Cameron brings it around. Looks like Burton pushes it to Dietzman. Big hit Dietzman along the boards. The man-child, 19, Gunnar Bedreau, the senior, flattened. A big shot for the Emeralds won't go. And now a breakout try for Escanaba. Shot. Noble, a big save on his end. Both goaltenders doing a fantastic job here to keep this thing tied. Emeralds with some space. Dropped over. Pass. Broken up. Shot. Steered away. Rahali tried to hold the zone. Centered. All is behind Walther. They wanted the middle. Escanaba turns it back. Now Matty back in. Gets bullied by one big dude. I tell you what, Gunnar Bedreau, the senior defenseman, him and Cody Nelson, a senior forward. Not two guys you want to get mixed up with in a dark alley. That's for sure. Off the face-off. Allen tries pushing in. Nutkin's shot was blocked. Got another one. It hit Allen. Carlson flips it, save. Frantic. Here with 5:30 to go in the second. Nutkins plays it back. And sent up for Carlson. Broken up. Shot wide to Noble. Comes all the way back down. Allen coming after it. Garapi, Rahali on the defense. Another 2-on-1 chance. Rahali blocks it. Got his leg down in front of that one. Slid all the way down. Icing the call. Back to the defensive end for the Emeralds. 4:58 to go. A lot of great chances both ways. Back out to the point. Ice level shot. Broken up. Esky holds the zone. They chip it right back down into the corner. Trying to set it in front. They almost went off. The back pad of Noble. Another icing. They're starting to pile up here. 4:28 to go in the second. Good competitive hockey game. Both of these teams, a lot of young talent. Escanaba, 7 freshmen, 3 sophomores, a couple of juniors, 5 seniors. That's going to be iced again by the Emeralds. We're running off about 10 seconds at a time. Look at the Manistique side of things. Miller, Allen, Burton, backup goalie Johnny Van Dyke. Those are the seniors. The rest of this group, sophomores and juniors for Coach John Nutkins. List also includes AJ Berger, who's been out with the arm injury. Shot blocked. Oh, could have been a breakaway. Emeralds won a penalty. Oh, Austin Hickson giving one back. Shot was blocked at the blue line. And a high stick whistle on the Emeralds. Shot blocked at the defensive blue line. Emeralds are ready to come out of the zone. 2-on-none. The old takedown. Spinneroonie. Then Hinkson with the hit, and now off the high stick, it moves into the Escanaba zone. Eskimos win the draw. Guess what's coming here? You said icing, you win the lottery. As Nutkins getting hooked the whole way down the ice so he wouldn't win the race. Stick was stuck in his jersey. They are standing room only all the way around here in this one. Upper deck, you're on both sides of the warming room, packed. They're watching in the concession stand. They're 4 or 5 rows deep in some part standing along the boards. Crossed over, Carlson, the intended target, taken away. All the way down, Garapi lets it roll, no icing. .305 to go. Loose puck comes out. Nutkins, too far for Allen. Icing waved off. Then sent down. I don't know what's going on. One referee signaling icing, the other one not. They've missed 2 in a row. And there's a shot to the head on Stephen Allen. And they will call the penalty on Gunnar Bordeaux, number 12. Escanaba players act a lot like their coach Andy Johnson, who, funny enough, his youth teams also love that two-arm shot to the head. So Martineau goes to the box. Timber Products Company power play. Here's Miller, makes his move. Oh, Hayes, what a move on a kick save. And a slam into the boards on Garapi after the play. And Miller's going to the box, and we're 4-on-4. Referees got to get some control here. They've missed a couple of calls. They haven't communicated. Oh, penalties both ways. Miller goes for one. Sawyer LaMarche goes for one.
Let's go, one.
Timber Products Company power play for the Emeralds. Allen looks. Offsetting Miners on Miller and LaMarche. Leaves a minute 25 for the Emeralds. Move to the middle. Almost taken away. Nutkins will backhand it in. Escanaba will skip it across. Here's Carlson. Backhand into the middle. A lot of traffic. Hinkson hits a stick, pops up. He'll backhand it to Nutkins. And then it's out of play. Escanaba, after every recent whistle, I thought Martineau was going to get more than just his penalty. He came racing at the referee, screaming in his face. Nutkins having words with Stryker, who comes by chopping his stick on the ice. Tempers are flaring. Competition at an all-time high. This one comes down Audie, right below us. Back to Garapi out of the zone. Miscommunication there. 25 seconds left. Timber Products Company power play. Carlson moves it up to Hinkson. Shot was blocked, cleared out right at Noble, who's going to keep the puck alive, hoping to turn his team around for one last push. But Garapi circles the wrong way, almost turned it over. And now he's going to get a trip in the corner. Not a good 15 seconds for Brody Garapi.
Over there.
36.7. Power play is expired. Miller, they're sending back. They said the offsetting penalties hadn't reset. Escanaba should be going on a power play, and they are. The Garapi trip for 2 minutes. Brody just wanted Mom and Ange to get a little airtime. It's the Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. Escanaba setting it up, trying to take back the lead. Here's a chance. Short-handed. Into the zone for Nutkins. We got a shorty last night from Miller. Carlson circles around. Forehand, sends it back. That one fired in wide. Rattles behind Hayes. Eskimos start the breakout, and that's the horn. End of a good second period. No scoring either way. Eskimos will have 1:24 left on the power play when we come out for the third period. Want to thank our sponsors, including Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, French Trucking, Lady Killers Pest Control, Timber Products Company of Munising, Hidden Estates, Zephyr Fuel in Manistique, Northern Star Chiropractic, Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Pickleman's Total One Stop, Newberry Subway, and the Newberry News. We will take a quick break, come back with this week's edition of This Week in High School Sports. Will also get you ready for the third period of play with M123 FM.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated to their workforce. The knowledge and experience of their employees has enabled them to grow and expand within their industry, and they're looking to hire at their Munising plant. If you're looking for a new career with a dedicated team who values the employee, check out the careers section at timberproducts.com. Timber Products Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
Hitting the road to cheer on the Emeralds? Make Zephyr Fuel in Manistique your one-stop shop with gas, goodies, groceries, and more. For convenience, low prices, and great selections, shop your local family-owned Zephyr Fuel on Chippewa Avenue in Manistique.
Notkins, the shoulder. Here comes Escanaba. Burton picks the pocket. Now Hinkson. Such an intense matchup. I'm blowing through microphones left and right up here. 21-21 shots on goal through 2 periods of play. 1 goal each way. Graham Johnson on a beautiful 2-on-1 play for the Eskimos in the opening minutes. Allen shot. Oh, Hayes robbed him. Gavin Nutkins came back on a setup. They got 1:01 to go in the first period, tied it up. Shots on goal were 9-9 in the first period, 12 each in the second, 21 total. This thing has been going to be a left side offensive end draw. That one catches part of the side netting. We're going to discuss where exactly it hit neutral zone or offensive end for the Emeralds. Eskimos bring it out. All the way down. Circled. Rahali had two guys bearing down on him. Sent in front. Oh, if Esky had a guy maybe a foot closer, they might have been able to put that one home. They had it turned around. Draw will come right below us here. On the icing. 14-10 to play. 1-1 your score. Garapi's penalty has expired. They come below us. Back to the point. Shot, redirect just wide. Wraparound try, side of the net. And Inkson plays it back. Walther couldn't handle it the first time off the wall. Does chip it out the second time. They'll push forward. Circling around top side, Hinkson, Austin, 4 out of his last 5 with a goal. Tried to set that one up. Burton holds it. Beatsman skips it across. Walther shot, save, rebound, bouncing, cover up. It's behind the net. And the Emeralds try to play it out to the point. Blast, goal! Carson Hinkson, long range. One to one, no more. The Emeralds go in front. Carson Hinkson sends it in from the blue line. All that traffic was still in front of the net, and a bouncer gets past Hayes. Carson buries it. Blake Walther the assist. Big hit in the corner. It is going to get physical down the stretch. We knew that coming into the period. Emerald's first lead of the game. Rahali, big slap shot, and Hayes saw it the whole way like a third baseman catching a line drive. Carson Hinkson puts them on top. 12:37 to go. Third period, 2-1. Last night, some of these Emerald players said, oh, empty netter. Carlson had a look. Back to Burton. Shot is wide. Some of these Emerald players said, yeah, we've had a pretty good run. But it all gets wiped away if we don't deliver against Escanaba. Fans and coaches have said they would give some of these 7 wins in the last 9 games back if it meant taking this one. No game that they've wanted more than the Eskimos. And they are proving themselves again. And a whistle. We're coming down to the far end. It'll be to Noble's right, I do believe. And traffic will get sent down right below us. Emeralds go right on the attack. Third straight day for Manistique, too. Thursday night in Munising, had to come from behind to beat Negaunee, and what was admittedly not their best effort. They shut out Jeffers last night. And after an early Eskimo lead, the Emeralds lead it 2-1. That one high and in, glove save on Noble. $11:28 to play. Skeens trying to push the pace. Had it taken away. Garapi makes a couple of moves. Shot. Blocked. Eskimos hitting the deck to help protect their goaltender. Coley Hayes and Alex Noble both deserve some kind of award for this performance as we near 30 shots apiece. Little Bear West is rocking. Take you all the way around. You can see them multiple rows deep on the far side. It's standing room all the way around this building. Upper deck packed. Bleachers along the near wall packed. Backhand goes wide for Hinkson. Warming room packed. Concession room packed. And a playoff atmosphere for two teams who will play in the same regional in Escanaba. As John Nutkin said, this will show we can play with just about anybody on our schedule. He's back on the bench today after his ejection Thursday and one game suspension last night. Carson Hinkson with it, the goal scorer here in the third. Coming up on 10 minutes to play. Eskimos almost offsides. Hinkson brought it back. No icing. John Nutkins wants a too many men call. We get a whistle. It's the second time the Emeralds have tried to catch him in that. Drawback, Garapi lost it 2-on-1. Coming into the zone, and they wave it off. They say offsides. Boy, Cale Carter, the sophomore, was breaking in with Johnson to his right. That was a good chance for Escanaba, and they'll send it back the other way. Must have been a high stick. Chaos everywhere. What a game between these two teams. Draw for Allen. Nutkins from the point. Tries to center it across. Garapi posted up. They flip Nutkins and Garapi there. Oh, it's a penalty. A cross check was called on the Eskimos. I apologize. I missed that. We are on the Timber Products Company power play. Called the cross check. It was behind the play on the break in the zone. Penalty is against Trevor Strikert, the senior forward for the Eskimos. Timber Products Company power play. Emeralds are 0 for 1 with the man advantage. They dropped Nutkins back on that last shift and sent Garapi to the net to put a big body in front. Good clear out by the Eskimos. Bouncing puck, Noble. Gives it a little tap and behind the play again, all the way back at the other end. Brody Garapi is going to go spend some time with Mom in the penalty box. It won't be a Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill, but Garapi will pick up his second penalty of the day, and we go 4-on-4. Lot of open ice as Garapi takes a seat. Right off the draw, what a shot. Sniped in by Braden Martineau. Right above the M on the chest of Noble, and he hangs on. That one cleared out by Allen off the draw. Esky pushes it right back in. Martineau, oh wow. He might be due. Braden Martineau, a great shot off the draw last time. And then a redirect through traffic. Eskimos into the zone here. Martineau, another bullet. Check that. It wasn't Martineau. That was Gunnar Bedreau. Put one right on the shoulder of Noble. Back the other way. Miller. Shot. Loose puck. Whistle. Looks like the net may came off. It did. Hayes had to stack up the pads on that one. Tell you what, Coley Hayes, a freshman goaltender, he is a good one for this Escanaba squad. .32 seconds left in the Escanaba penalty to Stryker. And then they will have about 45 seconds with the man advantage. 4-on-4 right now. Rahali center ice. Maddie makes his move. Rahali taken down. Still working after it. The sensational sophomore. Wow, from the center ice line, Allen sends one that was just floating. Stolen here, Allen dodges a hit. Stephen Allen lost an edge. He goes down there. Escanaba will take it as they play it around. Rahali center ice gets it back for the Emeralds. Power play time for Escanaba, 30 seconds. After the pair of penalties. Up into the net, whistle. 7:22 to play, third period in a 2-1 contest. 19 seconds left in the Escanaba man advantage. Face off, a big win by Austin Hinkson. Back around. Oh, mishandled out of the zone. Brett Labrie lost the handle. 4 seconds. Cleared out, no icing. Just in time. Heads up play by Hinkson, and we're back to even strength. Here's Walther with room. Bodied off the puck as the Eskimos recover. 6:50 to play, third period. 2-1. Emeralds leading the Eskimos. Two teams played a great game last year that went down to the wire. Another one here. Tough hit on Miller. Esky fans pound the glass. They love it. That one might have caught a body on the bench. They'll play on. Spun into the zone by the Eskimos. 6:08 to go. Played all the way up. Going to be an icing. It missed everybody, and Escanaba will get it back below us here in the near side. .601 to play at this draw. Oh, Garapi tried to move it forward. It was cleared out. Then Rahali lays out to block a shot. He'll clear it on net. Hayes will play it to the side. All the way back to center ice. Rahali. Oh, big shot. Man, oh man. Skeens is not the biggest guy. He ran straight into Cale Carter, who stood him up. Rahali, center ice, dumps it in. 5:14 to go. Emeralds trying to hold on to this 2-1 lead. Here is Gavin Nutkins. Had the first goal. Gav moves it out. Carlson, turnover. You can feel the intensity in the building going up just a little bit as we inch closer to the end of regulation. 4:45 to go. Allen fires it in. Hayes will play it. Help on the way in the form of Alex Schwalbach, the sophomore, for Escanaba. He'll go board pass, center ice. Open ice hit. Oh, and then Allen, a big one. They didn't call the first one. They're going to call the second one. The captain, Zach Burton, headed to the box. Big one here. It is a Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. Eskimos. They're going to call their timeout here. We'll take one as well. 4:22 to go. Emeralds lead it 2-1. Escanaba headed on the power play with M123 FM and my Manistique.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
While the team at Hidden Estates in Manistique continues to provide one-of-a-kind care for your loved ones, they also support the community we call home. Hidden Estates is a proud supporter of youth organizations and activities in our area. Longtime supporter and partner of Manistique Hockey, Hidden Estates wishes all of the teams and players best of luck this season. For more information on Hidden Estates and the services they can offer your loved ones, check out their Facebook page or call 906-341-3003.
Well, if you thought things were dicey before, how about now? 2 minutes for Burton on the trip. Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. 2-1 lead for the Emeralds, but the Eskimos got a great chance here to try and tie it up. Drop back pass there, redirect in front. Noble sees the loose puck. I couldn't find it. And he lays on top of it. 1:43 to go. Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. 4:05 to play in the game. That, the 31st shot on goal for Escanaba. 30 for the Emeralds. Dump back into the corner here. Escanaba chasing Raholly. Backed out of the zone. Just barely. Nutkins fighting. Nutkins, Carlson, Raholly, Carson, Hinkson. The 4 on the PK. Turned over. Nutkins the other way. He goes down. And the slush along the far wall. Puck comes back in. Mishandled by the Eskimos. Big slash on Hinkson. Pushed out of the zone there. Nice move by Skeens. Cameron Skeens. High and wide on the short-handed attempt. 55 seconds to go. Here come the Eskimos. Back to the point. Shot. Redirect. In front. Bouncing puck. Swept wide. Raholly just got upended into the net. We play that shot and a score. It looks like number 8, Nolan Bink, the freshman, buries the shot. Raholly got plowed into the net. They play on. That basically made it a 5-on-3. Escanaba clears the space, converts the power play, and we are tied at 2 with 2:53 to go. I know I was a little hard on Coach Johnson earlier. Made a comment that some people didn't like, that just based off of what I've seen, but give him credit. He calls the timeout. He sets up what he wants on the power play, and his team delivers. Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill doesn't hold up there. And now the Eskimos are thinking about winning this thing. Net comes off. Bodies piled up. Both sides mad. Everybody's yelling about it. Tempers flaring. In front, taken here. Allen lobs it. Skeens. Or no, that's Carlson rather with Nutkins. 1:44 to go. Skipped across. Nolan Bink has tied it up here in the final 3 minutes. No icing. They've missed a handful of those both ways. Eskimos into the zone. Try to redirect one. They're on the attack. Nutkins a big hit. Back to the point. Shot. Raholly. Tangled up again with Braden Martineau. Losing my voice. Final minute. And we'll have to see what, it's a non-conference game, what happens with the tie if it That's how it goes. Bink brings it up, dumps it in. 35 seconds. Centered in front, Noble sticks it away. Schemes, makes a move. Cameron Schemes, offensive end, backhand. Miller couldn't get a stick on it, and Burton couldn't hold the zone. 15 seconds, one last chance if they want it for the Emeralds. 9 seconds, tied up. Esky will get a final shot. Poked away, centered in front, backhanded, and it's tied 2-2 at the end of 3. Now, some controversy earlier in the year at the Sioux Showcase. Remember, back in that Sioux Showcase, Emeralds tied the number 5 ranked Division I team, Mona Shores, 10 in the super ranking statewide, 3-3. They went to an unapproved shootout format, in which Mona Shores won that. That disputed result officially a loss for the Emeralds. They're only won in the last 9 games officially. We still say tie. It's 7-0-2 in their last 9. Both coaches have to agree on an approved format. Typically, it's 8 minutes of overtime, and that is what is on the clock. Followed then either by a shootout or it goes down as a tie. We've got 8 minutes on the clock. We will step aside prior to this overtime period. I'm 123 FM and my Manistique.
John J. Swangler, Director of Behavioral Health at Helen Newberry Hospital and Healthcare Center, talks about the hospital's all-encompassing mental health platform.
It encompasses consulting psychiatry, in-house therapeutic sessions, to include but not limited to seasonal depression, anxiety, mood disorders.
Swangler urges anyone with concerns to call.
It's more of a stigma. If you have a behavioral health problem labeled as mental health, that you're weak, it's more the stigma that we're trying to get over. By doing that, we bring them into the hospital, whoever may need some help, and it's a stigma-free zone. Nobody's going to look down at you. Contact the Helen Newberry Joy Hospital clinic number, 906-293-9233, and just tell them what you are experiencing.
Helen Newberry Joy.
The person who asks for help is the stronger person.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
All right, 8 minutes of overtime. A couple of people asking how they decide the format because it seems to be different everywhere you go. It is the rule, the overtime option adopted typically by your conference. So the conference, each conference can pick 8-minute overtime. They can pick overtime followed by a shootout. They can pick a straight shootout. In non-conference games, it typically goes to a mutually agreed upon format between coaches, which is what I think we got here. We're going to get 8 minutes. We'll see after that. Some places they ended in a tie. Some places they play overtime. The only thing I do know, I'm trying to pull it up right now, is that it cannot be, unless a state tournament game, consecutive overtimes. Great game nonetheless. Final shots in regulation. 32 shots on goal for Escanaba, 30 for Manistique. That's a heck of a day for both goalies. Nolan Bink tied us up with 2:53 to go. Eight minutes should be going up on the clock here. We got 8 minutes. Teams do flip sides. Emeralds will come at us here. And the roof is going to blow off this place if they can get a game winner. Turnover in front. Noble. Big save there. MHSAA overtime options for regular season games. Option 1 for a single regular season game. 1 sudden victory overtime of a maximum of 8 minutes in length. No goals are scored in the overtime. The game ends in a tie. By prior mutual agreement, a league or conference may elect not to play overtime. So that is where we are at. 8-minute overtime. Sudden death. Off the post. Shot, score for the Eskimos. And they empty. And Noble drops down. Alex Noble has played through a shoulder injury. He played through a leg injury, pulled a muscle last night, and that is a heartbreaker for the Emeralds here in this one. And a touch of class as they hoot and howl at the Newberry or the Manistique coaches going by. 40 seconds into overtime, 7:20 to go. The Eskimos net the game winner. I believe it was Gunnar Bedreau. He just got a big hug from Coach Johnson. We'll see if there's an official announcement here. Nothing to be ashamed of the Emeralds. Led for a good chunk of this game. Jackson Gaudreau consoling Alex Noble, who comes through the line. Matty Rahali going to come over. Noble could barely walk earlier. A lot of heads hanging high, but the Emeralds have plenty that they should be proud of in this effort. And Escanaba did not go away, did not let the Emeralds keep that momentum. A goal late in the third period on a power play, and then an overtime winner as they put 2 or 3 real good shots in. And the Eskimos salute their fans. Emeralds will wait to do the same, and we will count down the days until the Valentine's Night rematch in Escanaba. The Eskimos win it here in overtime, 3-2. We'll step aside, come back, and wrap this thing up. 7123 FM.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated to their workforce. The knowledge and experience of their employees has enabled them to grow and expand within their industry, and they're looking to hire at their Munising plant. If you're looking for a new career with a dedicated team who values the employee, check out the careers section at timberproducts.com. Timber Products Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Are bed bugs getting the best of you? Are creepy, crawly insects taking over your home, cabin, or business? Well, have no fear. The Lady Killers are here. Vicki and Ange are the Lady Killers, the local experts in pest control. Along with their one-of-a-kind certified dog inspection service, they offer triple threat protection against your home or business. Find them on Facebook or visit ladykillerspestcontrol.com.
Well, a tough pill to swallow for the Emeralds. They fall 40 seconds into overtime. Final score in this one is 3-2 as everybody kind of tries to sit down and catch their breaths for a minute. Did not get an official announcement on the final goal, but it looked like, judging by the reaction going through the line, that it was Gunnar Boudreau who had that final goal. Do apologize if we got that wrong. But Manistique jumped out early in this one. They led it 1-0. Got the early goal from Graham Johnson to put them in front. Gavin Nutkins got the Emeralds on the board with 1:01 to play in the first period. Looked like Manistique was starting to build momentum late in the first. Neither team scored in a second period. 12 shots on goal apiece there for both of them in that one. And then Carson Hinkson put the Emeralds on top in the third period. A bouncing puck from the blue line. Looked like the Emeralds maybe were going to pull this thing out and escape here at home with what probably would have felt like the biggest win for their program's history. But it was not meant to be. A late goal. Nolan Bink ties it up with 2:53 to go. And then 40 seconds into overtime on their 33rd shot on goal of the day, Escanaba gets it to go. Both goaltenders in this contest, fantastic. Alex Noble with 30 shots. He played 9 periods in the last 52 hours or so. This is the third straight day, 3 games in less than 3 full days. We left after the late start in Munising last night. It was 10 o'clock by the time everybody got on the road last night, and then to turn around and be back here at the rink at 1 o'clock today. A quick turnaround on the third straight day. And boy, not going to make any excuses for the Emeralds. The late penalties really hurt them in this one. They had to play shorthanded, I think, more than they wanted to. Coach Johnson for the Eskimos calls a timeout. Going on the power play late, sets up the game tying goal. But, boy, this is going to be roughly 5 weeks of wondering what if. And if we know the Emeralds the way we do, they are going to spend the next 5 weeks doing absolutely everything they can to make sure this does not happen when they go into Escanaba February 14th, Valentine's night at the Hannibal Ice and Turf Complex, because they were right there most of the way and fall late in overtime by a score of 3-2. Gonna give a our Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center 3 stars of the contest here in this one. Our number 3 star for the Emeralds here in this game. Really loved the defensive effort that Matthew Rahali put out there today. This thing definitely could have been a heck of a lot worse. Number 1 star, or the number 2 star rather in this one, Carson Hinkson. Carson and Gavin, the goal scorer, is going to split the number 2 star in this one today. Both of them had the Emeralds on top late stages of this game, and I know he will be credited in the record books as a losing goaltender, but you cannot say enough about Alex Noble. The job that he did, he faced upwards of 40 shots against Negaunee on Thursday night. He had an upper 20 shot total last night, and then he saves 30 shots here in this one. But Escanaba got one by him late in overtime. Credit their goaltender. What a job by the freshman. Grab my roster here. Coley Hayes. He's going to be a good one for a long time for the Eskimos, who get goals in this one from Graham Johnson, Nolan Bink, and then we believe Gunnar Boudreau late to put them on top and send them to the victory. We will step aside. Want to thank you for joining us here today on our triple header coverage. We had the 14U games earlier. We're back tomorrow in Munising for more local hockey action. State Savings Bank, the 14U team, Manistique, Munising, and Newberry, taking on Copper Country, and we will be up there live here on M123 FM in my Manistique. Also want to send good luck to the Emerald JV. They're up in Calumet, just dropped the puck and that one about 20 minutes ago. Keep it right here and enjoy the rest of your weekend with M123 FM in my Manistique.